Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another installment of Casual Discussion. We are the Casual Me Guys. My name's Trent, joined with, as always, with Noah. And today we are going to be talking about Dragon Ball Super Broly. There's going to be spoilers. I know some people are probably going to be wondering, wait a minute, wasn't the last movie you did Revenge of Cooler? This isn't next. Well, for two reasons. Number one, Dragon Ball Super is a separate series, so it's okay that he picked Broly next. And also, I didn't have the heart to tell Noah, no, we can't do Super Broly. We had to do Return of Cooler.
No,
So yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So I was like, yeah, let's just do Dragon Ball Super Broly because I like it and
don't
it's
even fucking try that shit.
so much better than Return of Cooler, which I'm sure we will probably get to at some point. But anyway, yeah, Dragon Ball Super Broly is the technically the first Dragon Ball Super movie, although it's not the first of like this new Dragon Ball era, because technically Battle of Gods and Resurrection F were both called Dragon Ball Z, which is kind of funny. I guess they called it that just because of the name recognition. Because if the first thing that came out was Dragon Ball Super Battle of Gods, they'd be like, ah, that kind of sounds lame. But yeah, anyway, yeah, Dragon Ball Super Broly. I remember when this was first announced and I saw the animation. I'm like, okay, here we go, here we go. Like the animation, like, can you imagine if the show had this animation? It'd be like so much better. Like because this animation reminds me of the old time animation, but it's like modernized instead of it being like Dragon Ball Super, where it just feels like a modern looking anime. This feels like how Dragon Ball Z would look today. Is one of the reasons why I really like the animation. And yeah, so when Dragon Ball Super Broly came out, it's funny. I actually the first time I watched this movie wasn't in theaters; it was on YouTube. Someone uploaded the entire movie, and I was just able to watch it before they took it down. So I was like, "Fuck yeah!" But yeah, I really like this movie. It's just, is it a stretch to say that this is the best thing to come out of Dragon Ball Super Broly? You know,
uh,
or like out of Dragon Ball Super, I mean.
I mean, no.
Because
I
like you
mean,
got the you
animated,
got
yes, but
yeah.
like manga, I think so. It is a little bit of a stretch.
Is this in the manga or is this just a completely new
No,
movie?
Broly's canon. This whole fight's
Okay,
canon. Yeah,
okay, so this did happen in the manga. Okay. Um. Yeah, I love. There's a couple things I'm just like upon rewatch, I'm just like, I don't know if I necessarily like that change, but overall, I mean, this is just like really solid. It's just like most of the movie is just fighting, which is great. And it's kind of weird they went from this and then they went to Dragon Ball, the next Dragon Ball Super movie, and they decided to do 3D, which I still haven't watched, so it might be good. I don't know. I'm not gonna downgrade it. I'm just gonna say like, it's just interesting that they decided to do that. But yeah, I really like Dragon Ball Super Brawl. I think it's really good. What about you, Noah?
I love it. It's probably my favorite Dragon Ball film.
Really? Oh,
Dragon Ball film, not like
I don't know if I could, because here's the thing. Comparing it to the original Broly, objectively, Broly's backstory is better. He's a better character and stuff. I get it. But I just fucking love that legendary Super Saiyan movie so much. It was a part of my childhood. The fucking music is so good. Um, I can't say with certainty that's my favorite. I can't. But it's really good though. It's really good. But man, I don't know if it's. I'm thinking about all the other ones. I mean, you got Battle of Gods, Resurrection F. I keep just going back to the original Broly movie, and I like that just a tiny bit more. But that is just it might part of it might be just nostalgia. But yeah, I think the animation's amazing in this, and I it's weird because whenever they first announced it, and I was like, okay, Broly's canon, that's cool. It kind of makes you wonder, okay, then why did you make Kale a thing? Like, I still, I
I
still
don't
am not a.
know. I think they just wanted to hint at the movie. I feel like the movie was already in works,
I
or it
mean,
was planned.
maybe, yeah, maybe. I just for me personally, I'm just kind of like, why? Because like you have all the callbacks to the original Broly movie in this, but then you also have them in the show, and it's like, well, why didn't you just save them for the movie so there'd be more hyper? Like in Dragon Ball Super when Kale does this, it's like, oh yeah, that's cool. They did the thing. That's yep. But in this movie, you're like, fuck yeah, you just rammed his face through a wall. That's fucking awesome. So I don't know why they decided to do that, but anyway, yeah, I think this is still though really solid movie. I really like how at the beginning there's like I know this has happened before. You can ask this about other races, but like the fact that the Saiyan scientists are Russian, like they have Russian voices, is just kind of weird.
I think it's
Even
fucking
though like
hilarious.
yeah, I mean like obviously you have like Jace from the original who has an Australian accent. It's like what is your planet Australian or something? Like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but yeah, so yeah, the first big thing, I mean obviously is the main movie is changing Broly and Paragus' backstory. So like in the original, it was like Broly is like really fucking powerful. He's more powerful than Vegeta, and King Vegeta is basically like, "Fuck this kid, I'm gonna kill it." And then Paragus says like, "You can't kill him," and then you know King Vegeta like stops
Says
Paragus and he kills the kid or attempts to kill Broly essentially. Uh, and then the planet blows up, but they survive essentially. Which I thought was always a really cool scene, by the way. I remember when I was younger, I couldn't watch that scene where they tried to stab Broly. I was just like, oh man, that's kind of like that's dark, insanely dark. So I'll just ask, like, do you like the changes that they did in this movie for Broly's backstory? I mean, obviously Broly's a better character in this. Like, he actually has character instead of like in the original. But
yeah, no, I like it a lot more because like you said, he is actually like a fucking character.
I don't know why, but just like, okay, look, I know it. Look, I know in the Dragon Ball Bridge movie they make fun of Broly all the time because it's like he's a literal giant fucking baby. Okay, I get it. You know, like the reason that he's crazy is because Goku kept crying next to him in the crib or whatever, and he's just insane now. I don't know why. There's a part of me that's just like, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of cool. But like, I obviously still like this a lot. I think it makes a lot more sense and everything. But that original movie though. And yeah, Paragus. It's kind of weird because I feel like Broly and Paragus in this have a better, somewhat. Do you think they have a better relationship in this movie or in the previous movie?
I don't think they have a good relationship in either of them.
I mean, I think like, see Broly in this one, you could cut because whenever fucking what's her name, the Green Lady and the other guy are talking bad
Chili.
about his dad. Yeah, when they're talking bad about his dad, he's like, yeah, but he's still my father and everything. In the original, he was real. I mean, obviously in the original, he was just a fucking crazy guy. So like, I feel like in this movie, he like whenever Frieza kills Paragus in this, and then like Broly goes crazy. Like you can kind of hear it in his voice when he's screaming. He's like sad and he's angry and stuff, and that's what turns him into the legendary Super Saiyan. So I feel like in this movie, the relationship's a bit more complicated. You know what I mean? Like there's more layers to it than just like, oh, Paragus is like, because like Paragus obviously cares about his son in the beginning, because it's like, why are you sending my son to this faraway planet? Like he's not gonna do anything there, and then that's why he chases after him, and then obviously raises him on the planet and everything like that. But I feel like in this movie there's a bit more layers to it than in the original, where like freaking Broly just crushes his dad in a pot and stuff. So yeah. But overall, I think still they definitely improved upon the original. But you know what they didn't improve upon, and I think made worse? Bardock's backstory.
That shit was ass. Yes.
I'm sorry, like the original Bardock movie is so fucking good because it's like this is not a good guy. Bardock is not a good person. Okay, we see him kill people, do all that stuff. The only reason why he cares about Goku in the first place, I mean, he doesn't even care about him at all. He's like, oh, you're weak, I'm gonna run away, and then later he's like basically tried to see that his son's safe so that the Saiyan line can continue. I think it's been a long time since I watched it, but that's from what I remember. He doesn't really necessarily care about his son. He just cares about the Saiyan race staying alive and stuff like that. In this, they just turn him into fucking Superman's dad, and I don't like. Why is? And I know there's some people that say like, oh, well, the Bardock special could still happen technically. I'm like, no, he's a completely different character in Bardock compared to this Bardock. Like, first off, his new suit sucks. I liked his old one so much more, where he just has like he doesn't have any shoulder pads or anything like that. It's really fucking cool. There's no Toma, no Sasha. It's too I think the main reason why I don't like it's too much like Superman. It's literally exactly like Superman. It's like, oh, the mother and father sent him off the planet.
They sacrifice their
like
lives to get their children off the planet.
Yeah, like I really don't like how it's just literally Superman. It's like what was cool about the whole Goku versus Superman thing is like Goku's literally sent to a planet to destroy it, and then he hit his head and he forgets.
I think,
which is kind of fun.
That's fucking funny about it is he's like, oh,
Yeah, it's funny because
I
like
forgot.
literally Gine says, "Don't forget us, Kakarot," and he literally goes to Earth and forgets them immediately.
Yeah.
And also, Goku looks too aware in that shot. Do you know what I mean? Like he's supposed to be like a baby, but like he's looking up at him and he's like really sad, and he's like touching Bardock's hand and stuff. I'm like, yeah, he's too aware. Cause like whenever like here's the thing. In the Frieza saga, when Frieza talks to Goku, he's like, "Oh, you're like that Saiyan Bardock from all those years ago," and Goku's like, "I don't care," like, cause Goku doesn't give a shit about his dad. Like he could give less of a shit about him. Like he cares about his people on Earth and stuff. So I don't know. It's just kind of weird that they just decided to make Bardock Superman's dad, and then also you get introduced to Goku's mom, Gine, which like I know. I forget exactly how it went. There was like a manga that came out called Dragon Ball Zero, and it basically was this Bardock backstory. And I guess Toriyama really liked it, or he made it. I forget, because he's like, "Oh, I really like Gine. Like, I want Gine to be like Goku's mom. That's really cool." Because we never see Goku's mom in the original. And well, first off, I'll ask, what are your thoughts on Gine as a character? Well, for the little she's in it, again,
She's just there. So
she's just MILF material. That's it. There's
Yeah.
literally no reason that she needs to be there. It it's kind of weird because in the original Bardock special, you get the sense that Saiyans don't care really about their kids, or their wives or whatever, however they like mate or whatever. Like they just produce warriors. That's it. So I feel like that's better than just having Bardock and Gine be this happy couple. Oh, hi, honey, I'm home from killing all these people. It's like and like his explanation for is like, oh, I feel like I've just destroyed stuff for so long that I want to actually know what it's like to save something. Like, fuck off. Like, it's so lame. Why do they neuter Bardock in this? I don't
Dude,
know.
I don't know why they neutered him, but they fucking did.
It just sucks.
That's not my Bardock, bro.
Yeah, hashtag not my Bardock. Yeah, and then obviously they still show Bardock like with his armor destroyed, firing up at Frieza's death ball or whatever. But overall, there's no way that could still be canon because Bardock's a completely different character in that. He's a completely different character. So whoever says that that's still canon, you can fuck off. It kind of feels weird that they threw that in there too. You know what I mean? Because like, what if people haven't watched the Bardock special? They're just gonna be like, "Oh, Bardock's all of a sudden has destroyed armor and he's firing up at the like, what happened?" So I don't know. That whole part of it is probably like the worst part of the movie for me. It's just Bardock's backstory just being like super bad,
Butchered.
Yeah. I mean, dude, like, you remember the scene where Bardock's in space? It's like, "We don't work for you anymore." And he fires at Frieza, and Frieza just creates a giant, like, it's really cool, It's just like, I don't know why.
He just completely negs him. He doesn't give a shit about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. But in this, it's just like, does it really fucking matter? So yeah, then, skip to the present. Oh, yeah, by the way, do you remember Tarble?
Uh-huh. Wait,
Vegeta's-
Vegeta's brother?
Yeah, Vegeta's brother. Is that canon still, or is that not canon?
I don't remember, man. It's been so long since they've mentioned Tarble.
That was such a weird little special that they did. Abo and Kado and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. That was kind of interesting, though. It's like, oh, they're both the same power as Frieza. Anyway, so yeah, Vegeta is technically Vegeta the Fourth.
Vegeta the Fourth. That fucking...
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Fine. Vegeta the Fourth. Anyway, yeah, I thought it was really interesting because when Vegeta is fighting Broly and he first turns into a Super Saiyan, his hair goes green for like a split second and then it turns gold. I was always interested in that because I don't know if that's a hint to something that happens in the future, because you kind of see Ultra Instinct for a tiny bit in this whenever Goku's turned to Super Saiyan Blue.
Apparently that was not Ultra Instinct. That was just color. Like a fucking color mix because they were mixing green and blue.
Oh, why does New Dragon Ball do this? Why do they do that?
Because everyone had theories on it, and then Toriyama came out, or whoever animated that came
I just
out.
wanted to make different colors. It's like, fuck off, Toriyama. No.
Not Toriyama, but,
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the shot of FPS Broly, like seeing his first person, like fighting Goku and stuff, and kicking him and punching him. Really fucking cool. Some really good shots in this. And I love the song. Go, Broly, go, go. Go, Broly, go, go. That's really cool.
Broly, go. Broly.
Still not as cool as the music from the original, though. The fucking... Oh, dude, I can't wait to do that movie. It's so fucking... The music in that is so great. Yeah, I really like to see where Goku traps Broly in the energy barrier, but then Broly reverses it. That's really cool. And like Broly just throwing Goku on the ground over and over again. Sean Shemmel screaming is super great. And it's kind of funny whenever Goku turns Super Saiyan Blue in this, he takes a long time, but like in the show, he'll just be like, "Pew!" like that. It just happens like instantly, but in this, he wants to show off or whatever. So that's great. He's just like, I'm gonna show you so I'm about to get racist.
He's black. Don't shoot him.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, so then at one point in the fight, after Goku goes blue, then you start to notice the CGI with their fight. And I don't think it's that bad, honestly. It doesn't super distract me. It definitely does sometimes look like a game, like it looks like Ultimate Tenkaichi or something. But for the most part, it doesn't bother me. I guess because they built up so much goodwill up to that point that I'm like, okay, that they had to use CGI for this part. Because it's like, okay, I get it. You know, it's whatever. I mean, fucking, they're fighting in a volcano. You know, it's okay. I don't care. Yeah, I really like the scene where Frieza kills Paragus. This is really fucking funny. I kind of feel bad for Paragus though, in that scene. I don't know why, but it's really funny. And then we get Gogeta canon in this. And I don't know if it's as cool as in Fusion Reborn. You know how in Fusion Reborn he just shows up and he's just standing there and then he creates this fucking like rainbow spiral thing and just destroys Janemba?
What his?
I don't know.
No, he makes
Stardust Breaker.
Stardust Breaker, and he goes through him at such speed. He's like,
yeah, that was really fucking cool. In this, it's like, here's one thing that I feel like is kind of like cringe is the line that they have is like, okay, what's our name going to be? You know, and then they're like, Vekuja, or like, I don't know why, I just feel like it's kind of cringe, because in the original, you didn't need to do, like, in Fusion Reborn, you just see him, like, they don't come up with a name or anything, he's just, like, there, he doesn't say a single fucking word, it's fucking great. But yeah, I mean, Gogeta's still kind of cool, though. I kind of wish that they ended the fight with a Big Bang Kamehameha, that would have been fucking cool. And then
I mean, he hit him with the Stardust Breaker.
Did he hit him with a star? I don't remember it.
Yeah, remember? So what he did was he hit it with him, and then he smiled afterwards when he saw Broly survive, because the Stardust Breaker destroys all evil. And that showed him that Broly isn't evil; he's just being manipulated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why whenever the what is it, Janemba got hit with it, all that was left was that little boy.
Yeah, okay.
Because the evil took over the little boy's body.
That was really fucking cool.
Yeah, I thought that was a really cool detail.
All right, that's pretty cool. But then you get the ultimate, like, best fan service at the end, where Goku's about to leave. He says, Broly, you can call me Kakarot. Oh, I cried when I heard that. I cried. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty good. Okay, it's better than all the other fan service they did with Kale.
I was fucking hype about that, because that just really means cool. That literally was kind of them saying, yeah, by the way, he's coming back.
Yeah, I guess, is he like a main character in the manga, or is he just like?
I mean, he's a side character, but he is canon.
Yeah, I know he's canon. I was just wondering if he's in it more or not, because like, I mean, obviously Frieza said he had plans for him, but I don't know how that's gonna work
Frieza
out.
Has
or whatever.
Plans.
I will say that they kind of dicked the freaking voice actor who played Broly, because apparently there's like some controversy that happened where like a bunch of this audio was leaked of them like, I forget exactly what happened, but like there's like audio of Chris Sabat saying some things like during like in the booth, you know, like it was some weird gay love scene between who was it? Yamcha and who what's his name? The Guardian of Earth. What's his name again?
Kami?
Yeah, Kami. Because Chris Sabat plays both his characters. So like there's a bunch of weird audio leaking, I think, of like characters saying these weird like cancelable things and stuff, I guess, in the booth. And I think they threw the voice actor who does Broly under the bus because they caught him doing it. So they basically said, oh, fuck you. Like, basically, they made the movie, and then they were just like, okay, get the fuck out of here. We don't need you anymore. I think is what happened. I might be completely off. I do remember there was some controversy with the
I thought he was in for
actor.
Sexual harassment.
Oh, it might have been that. I don't know. I just don't remember.
I don't remember.
I do remember there being a weird thing with the audio, like the audio booth thing of catching them saying these weird things. But
that's funny as shit.
Yeah, that's probably what happened though. But yeah, so I guess if Broly ever comes back in Super Dragon Ball Super stuff, he's going to be different voiced, I guess. Which is great that they got the original voice actors back for Paragus and Broly. Like, I'm really glad that they did that. It's kind of interesting. This movie is like, you could argue this movie is a combination of the three best Dragon Ball Z movies. Like, you have Bardock, you have Broly, and you have Fusion Reborn, which are by far the top three, I think. You know, like I'm trying
Oh
to think
yeah.
of any other ones they could have done. I mean, I personally like World's Strongest. You know, BoJack, fucking BoJack. I love BoJack.
Bojack was great. Fucking Goku coming from hell to not hell, heaven to punch Bojack in the
Yeah,
face.
that was great.
Top 10 Goku
Gohan
dad
just owning,
moments.
yeah, Gohan just owning all those fucking BoJack's henchmen. Oh, that was so good. I guess. Oh no, they forgot Broly's Second Coming. That's the best one. No, that movie fucking sucks, dude.
What about Broly's third coming?
That one was better than Second Coming. That's for sure. I think
Bio Broly was better than.
the Second Coming. Yeah.
Was Bio Broly's second coming? No. Bio Broly.
No, Bio Broly
third.
was the third one.
That one was ass.
Yeah, but it's better than the second movie though. The second Broly movie, because the second Broly movie is so fucking boring. It's not even funny. Like, it's really fucking boring. But you follow Gohan, Videl, Goten, and Trunks. It's just like, okay. At least in Bio Broly, you get Android 18 and Krillin and Mr. Satan. You know, you get some more funnier characters. Oh, Wrath of the Dragon. It's not good, but there's some really cool stuff in it though. So
Was that the one with Hirudegarn?
Dragon Fist. Hirudegarn, yeah. And the Dragon Fist. I learned this off screen!
Oh yeah, and he just annihilates him.
Yeah. Should have been Tapion, man. Should have been Tapion. Anyway, yeah. What's your favorite part of Dragon Ball Super Broly?
Well, yeah, clearly Gogeta becoming canon and Broly becoming canon.
It's really good. Yep. I feel like, I mean, yeah, I really like the fights. They're really cool. The transformations that they do are really fucking cool. Like seeing God again. There's some really
seeing
cool moves.
Vegeta with God was pretty cool.
Yeah, Super Saiyan God. I think that's the first time we see it, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't show it in the anime, but I know it's in the manga. Yeah, that is really fucking cool. Just, yeah, Broly's backstory, I think it's better, for sure. There's a part of me that just loves how ridiculous the original is.
That one was like unnecessarily dumb. That fucking backstory.
I don't know why. I love it so much. Because, like, I don't know why. Because I was a kid, I was like, yeah, maybe that could happen.
I like Team 4-Star's fucking thing. Really, like, so he cried really loud.
For like 3 hours.
Jesus Christ, he's so stupid.
They kept making fun of Broly, like being like, he's like Broly is he's like a genuine freak, a terror. He's like the devil. Oh, he's so goddamn cool. Like, he was cool though. That's the thing. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. Seeing Gogeta canon's pretty cool. Broly is obviously really cool. Worst parts is just how they fucking butcher Bardock. I really don't like that. I mean, like, if you want to make Gine canon, do it some other way. Like, don't fucking... Like, I feel like that's the only reason why that was canonized. Is like, Toriyama had a hard-on for Gine, and he's like, well, butcher Bardock, I don't give a shit, you know? So, kind of lame. Anything else? What did you think about Sheila and the other guy?
Chile?
Yeah, whatever her name is.
Hey, bro, Chile kind of bad. Not gonna lie.
Isn't she like 12?
What?
Isn't she like 12?
No.
She looks 12. Say, if you're gonna stomp on me,
all right, bro.
For whatever. Anyway, I thought they were okay. Didn't think they were awful. Didn't think they were bad. Just thought they were okay. Although, let's see. Anything else I didn't like? I mean, I really, dude. Honestly, that Bardock stuff really pisses me off. It really does.
No, I
You just
agree.
made Goku Superman. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing here? Although I guess if Goku went Ultra Instinct, could he have beaten Broly?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so that's why they had to. Okay, I was wondering.
Because I'm pretty
Let's
sure,
see.
what's it called? I thought Ultra Instinct was stronger than Vegito.
I think it is, yeah. And then
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure
unless you
Gogeta
get
and
Ultra
Vegeta are the
Instinct
same.
Vegito, some dumb crap like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Ultra Instinct Vegito is the
Ultra
strongest character.
Instinct Super Saiyan. I don't know. Probably gonna do some stupid crap like that. Anyway, yeah. Really glad we did this movie. I know there's another Dragon Ball Super movie. I forget what it's called again. What's it called again? Superhero.
Dragon Ball
right?
Superhero, yeah.
I still have not watched it yet, and honestly, I'm not even looking forward to it. But I mean, we'll see. I guess. I know
not
it
bad.
primarily focuses on Gohan and Piccolo, so that'll
That's
be
why I like
interesting
it.
to see. Replay value. I mean, I have this on Blu-ray. It's really fucking cool. I got like the case that has like the I forget what it's called, but it's like a shiny case. I really like it. But yeah, it's really good movie.
Holographic case.
Yeah, holographic. Yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, I definitely watch this again. So I'd say it's like high. Yeah.
High as always. I really like this.
I have it right under Godzilla King of the Monsters and above Saving Private Ryan on my shelf. So yes, it's really good.
I thought you were about to say you had it above Saving Private Ryan, like in general. I was like, as a movie.
No. Saving Private Ryan's fucking awesome.
I was about to say.
I have it on my thing up there. Rating, final thoughts. What do you give Dragon Ball Super Broly?
Like a C plus, B minus.
What? I thought you liked this movie more than I did.
No, I really like this movie, but I can tell like fighting does not make the movie the greatest movie ever. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I I gotta
Wow.
keep room for when things are really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think this is. I mean, despite the Bardock stuff, I think this is really good. I give it an A minus. Like, I really like the fighting a lot in
Really?
this. Yeah, I mean, I just like every time I watch it, I'm just fucking blown away by it, and I just love like I will say probably part of it's the animation. If it looked like Dragon Ball Super, it'd probably be like a B or a B plus. But the animation's so fucking good, and I just kind of wish that they just. I know it would take longer, but I just wish that this animation was just the norm, for Dragon Ball. That would be great. But
I'd be okay
yeah,
if it took longer too.
yeah, I'm completely fine if it takes longer. I don't care. I mean, it's not like it's Attack on Titan where it's like, I mean, you need to get the fuck out already. But yeah, really good movie. Changes some things I like, changes some things I don't like. So there we go. Anyway, tell us what you guys thought about Dragon Ball Super Broly. Be sure to leave a like, share, favorite, review. Be sure, if you're listening to this on audio, be sure to like, share, favorite, review the podcast. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. This has been a casual anime discussion. My name's Trent.
Mine is out.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Hands on my feet.